welcome you to Los Angeles. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaman. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Roki Sasaki. What do we have on him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the left fielder, Steven Kwan. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, center fielder Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas now. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Punched that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Swing it a foul straight back. One on, nobody out, a run in here in Game 4 of the World Series.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Thomas at third. Ramirez stands at second. No outs. Chases that one out of the zone, and that is a big first out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez makes the grab. Both runners tagging. The run scores from third, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Guardians 2, the Dodgers coming to bat. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
O'Neal Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Freeman tossed to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at how they filled out the lineup card for Game 4 of the World Series.
Well, this group has a great opportunity in front of them. They've worked so hard to get to this stage, and now they're 1 win away from taking full control of this series. They're playing with a lot of confidence out there.
Ha-Seong Kim stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's in there. 0-1. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Bounced up the middle. Freeman. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. And they're down 2-0. The 4th game of the World Series.
Right fielder,
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Sasaki back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Draws the walk there.
Batting 8th,
one gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Brayan Rocchio. Rolled to short, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting 9th, shortstop Tyler Freeman.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rocchio off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Rocchio back in on a dive. Two outs. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up first base side. Goldie pulls it down, and that'll do it. Guardians lead 1. They're up 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's Mookie now.
Shortstop.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
0-1's the count.
Bounce to the left side. Ramirez gets it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 5th, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. And foul ball. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Ripped towards third. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6th, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Steven Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that is out of play.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right through there for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence 100%.
Bounce to the right. And Thomas is out.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat. Jose Ramirez. Ramirez getting to start at third. A member of the 1,000 hit club. He's a former American League MVP. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Go for the last half of the inning. Here's Muncy to hit.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Paul Goldschmidt now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground. Fires across the diamond, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Right fielder, Andy Pages.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one missing low. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Hitter, Kyle
now it's
Manzardo.
the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 4 of the World Series.
Outside.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Goldie. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting right fielder John Kinsey Noel.
2 down, bases empty. So in now for Cleveland, John Kinsey Noel. He's 0 for 1. And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd homer this series, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Walked his first time. That one fouled off. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Stays alive. Two outs. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 4th. Here's O'Neill Cruz.
O'Neill Cruz.
In for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just missed. That's to third. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim will hit next. Fly to right his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To third. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Just missed. Next offering is down low.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next offering is foul back.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Betts digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out his first time.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside, just missed. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And the postseason success continues for him.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In the dirt, blocked. In there safely.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
The Dodgers threatening. And that's downstairs and outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1 now. And that drops in for a strike. Betts on third. Smith over at second with 1 down. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kwan heads after it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Safe. He beats it.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Muncy now at the plate. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he chases that one. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th, all tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sasaki back to work. That clips the corner. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now the shortstop, Tyler Freeman. He popped out his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the air, center field. Cruz under it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
So the lineup flips over. Steven Kwan getting ready to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cruz brings it in for the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton is set to get us started. Bottom 5. Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. That one felt good. His 2nd home run of the
This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First time up, he grounded to 3rd.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. Bieber maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you. The same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for Los Angeles, O'Neal Cruz. He's grounded out a couple of times. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Shane Bieber, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. John Means on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First offering, and it just misses. Foul ball there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
2-1.
And there's the strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Little chopper rolls foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's out to center field. Thomas has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Betts.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Thomas swings through it for strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
In the air, out towards right center. And there's one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Up the middle. Over to first. And Ramirez is set down.
You got to give some credit to the infield coach for the positioning on that play.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. Santana, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Guardians 3. The 4th game of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Jacob Junis on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one close, ruled the ball. And the count even 1-1. That's a little bit low. That one hammered center field. Thomas reaching back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 4 of the World Series. And there's a ball. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. In there at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Pitch misses inside. 1-1. And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. With the shift on, pitch right into it. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Guardians 3. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol appears to be getting loose. Phillips also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now this is in the air down the line. Pages sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Jhonkensy Noel. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one. Late swing fouled off. Holding on to a one-run lead late here in game 4. And that one in the air center field. Cruz settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now the catcher up to hit. Bo Naylor. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a foul out of play. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounds one to short. Betts whips it to first. That ends the frame. The Guardians go down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Two down, base is empty. And the batter now, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Line drive, Ramirez on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Brayan Rocchio, both 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Chop to first. Goldie takes it himself. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now, Tyler Freeman, corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Will Brennan. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. And that one popped in the air, left field. 2 away now. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 3. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Cruz. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Gabriel Arias. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Junis back to work.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
To the right side, Rocchio throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. This one smoked out to left. Kwan makes the play. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Betts, the next to hit, takes ball one. And it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. Stepping in, Will Smith. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Cade Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That misses. 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Next offering upstairs. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for LA. They hold on to a 4-3 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, 1 run. Game. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one missed. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is downstairs. Jose Ramirez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. Trying to close out a 1-run lead late here in Game 4. And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-1. This one's driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and we're starting over. It's 4-4. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And now it's 3-2. Kyle Manzardo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 4-4 in the ninth. Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, David Fry. Runner on first and one down for him. Late with the swing there. One away. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Now 2 out.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jhonkensy Noel will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
And fouled off. 2-2 down. And that one upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. And that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And Dave Roberts is out of the dugout, and he's going to pull his closer. Tanner Scott departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Evan Phillips.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now Brian Rocchio, 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. So they're all loaded up. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Two outs. And a ball evens the count.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Leading off, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. So now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Outside low, and that's ball one. That's down and in. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Goldie, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. He was late there, strike one. One down, winning run on first. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, run on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And now it's going to be Andy Pappas. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Trying to send this extra innings. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that means we're going to extras in the World Series.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Swings through that one for strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And the 0-1. A little bit low. Fought off foul. Tied at 4. Strike 3, got him swinging. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. So digging in, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Goldie. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Here's Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. Guardians go down in order. Offense held in check there. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Back here in L.A., we're in extras here. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, O'Neal Cruz. So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
that one to triple digits.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Kim can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Base is empty, one away, and here in extra innings. Out to short, Arias. Tosses across the first, and that quickly 2 away. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that's outside, and it's 2-1. And that one clips the corner. And that's down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Kwan heads after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Phillips back to work. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 5-4.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Schneemann. And first offering is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Rip, but it curls foul. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. First offering in the dirt. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now, Bo Naylor. Slider right there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. First pitch misses. Hard liner. Stretches out and hauls it in. Will Smith, the next to hit. Late swing, fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Noel takes it to the bag. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled hard the other way. This could end it. Next offering misses down and away. And a ground ball to first. Down the line, and it's foul. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And just misses with that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. A 1-run lead late here in game 4. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a game 7 in this series.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.